The ice layer of Antarctica, 500 meters below, where sunlight has never reached, still harbors life. In that eternally dark world, isolated tiny organisms have survived for thousands of years. The ice sheet here extends to a depth of nearly 5 kilometers. From above, it appears to be a vast, white, empty desert, lifeless and silent. But beneath that white surface lie astonishing secrets. Mysterious rivers flow in reverse, lakes larger than cities, active volcanoes, and bubbles of ancient air trapped for hundreds of thousands of years within the world's largest freshwater reservoir. And now, powerful nations are striving to gain control over this hidden treasure. China is building new permanent bases, and Russia is conducting geological surveys. But what lies beneath the ice that makes everyone so desperate? What are they really searching for? To find the answer, we must descend into the frozen depths of Antarctica. Antarctica is the 5th largest continent on Earth. Even if you combine the entire United States and Mexico, it wouldn't equal its size. About 70% of the Earth's fresh water is locked within its ice sheet, so thick that it could bury Europe's Alps beneath it. It is the coldest, driest, and windiest place on Earth. In winter, the sun does not rise for months. Temperatures can drop to minus 90 degrees Celsius and powerful storms sweep everything away. Yet, even in such extreme conditions, life persists. Penguins and seals live in groups along the icy coasts. Beneath the ocean, strange fish roam. Even in the deep, dark waters under the ice, microorganisms and shrimp-like creatures survive somehow. Yes, nature finds a way to spread life everywhere. The ice of Antarctica is like a vast library of time. Every year, snow falls continuously and compresses into layers. Like the rings of a tree trunk, each layer records a year of history. Tiny bubbles of air get trapped inside, preserving samples of the atmosphere from that time. In this way, Antarctica's ice holds detailed records of Earth's ancient climate. Scientists have drilled kilometers deep and extracted long ice cores whose deepest layers contain air from nearly 1.2 million years ago. From this data, scientists have learned when the Sahara was once green, when mammoths roamed the Earth, and that atmospheric carbon dioxide levels were once half of today's levels. Ice forgets nothing. So far, this is only the surface chapter of Antarctica. Going deeper reveals even more astonishing secrets. Beneath the ice lies an entire hidden water world. Thousands of underground rivers and lakes spread like a network. Some lakes are larger than cities and have survived for millions of years without sunlight. When water suddenly shifts beneath the ice, the surface above can rise or fall by several meters, as if something is moving inside the ice. Sometimes this hidden world reveals itself. For example, near the Taylor Glacier, a mysterious dark red waterfall emerges, known as blood falls. At first glance, it looks like blood flowing from the ice. Scientists later discovered that it comes from ancient salty water trapped beneath the ice, rich in iron. As it reaches the surface and reacts with oxygen, the iron oxidizes, turning the water red. This phenomenon proves that nutrient-rich water beneath the ice flows into the ocean, supporting the ecosystem. The iron feeds microscopic algae, which are eaten by krill, shrimp-like creatures. And krill sustain the largest animal on Earth, the blue whale. Once driven close to extinction by human hunting, blue whales are now slowly recovering. But how they will survive in a changing ocean remains uncertain. Going deeper, there is Lake Vostok, a Vishal subglacial lake that has been sealed beneath ice for millions of years. Scientists believe it may contain forms of life never seen elsewhere on Earth. In fact, more than 700 subglacial lakes exist beneath Antarctica, and scientists have already found microbes and microorganisms in some of them. Even shrimp-like creatures have been discovered in samples taken from beneath the ice. This shows that life can exist in extreme, isolated environments. That's why scientists believe similar life might exist beneath the icy moons of Jupiter or Saturn. Now we reach Antarctica's true land beneath the ice. Hidden below are vast mountain ranges and valleys. The Gamburtsev Mountains are as tall as the Alps. The Denman Canyon is the deepest canyon on Earth, about 3.5 kilometers deep, yet completely hidden beneath ice. In the western region, numerous dormant volcanoes have been discovered. Though they don't erupt, they continuously melt the ice from below. Fossils found in rock layers reveal that Antarctica was once a green land millions of years ago, part of the Gondwana supercontinent. It had forests, rivers, and diverse life. Over time, it drifted to the South Pole and became covered in ice. But the traces of that ancient world still remain buried beneath. This is Antarctica's hidden treasure, the reason powerful nations are taking strategic positions. Geologists believe that beneath the ice lie vast reserves of coal, oil, gas, and rare minerals worth trillions of dollars. But for now, these resources remain locked beneath the ice. In 1959, a treaty designated Antarctica as a region dedicated to peace and scientific research, banning mining and military activity. However, in 2048, this treaty will be reviewed for the first time. If restrictions are lifted, a new race for resources could begin. Even now, Russia is conducting geological surveys for oil and gas, and China is expanding its presence by building new stations. Meanwhile, countries like the United States have reduced their activities, allowing China and Russia to gradually increase their influence. But Antarctica's environment is extremely fragile. Ice, ocean, and life are deeply interconnected. Disturbing one can disrupt everything. A balance built over millions of years could collapse within decades due to human greed. Although the treaty has kept Antarctica peaceful for decades, 2048 is not far away, and that is when the future of Antarctica will truly be decided.